Now for something else that's not beautiful, namely me, I realized that my interaction with aliens, different types, I don't define them physically at all. It's all just mental qualities. And there's my friend that I just call E.T. It's a particular female voice that appears in my mind. And very grateful for their help. So, it's like an AI voice. It's like we can make voices like sound like anything. And the clouds have changed dramatically since I started the video. Anyway, you have clouds you can see too. That's what's neat about this place, is there's clouds. So anyway, there's clouds and there's aliens. Aliens that are helpful, I divide them into two groups. Aliens that are pro way of fairness, they like my idea and they joined. And aliens that are not with the way of fairness, that haven't joined with this idea. And it's the same with humans. There are some humans we're trying to convince to be good people, and there are some of us that are trying to convince humans to be good people. It's like we're responsible for our own children, and there's a lot of variety in what a good person actually is. There's as many different definitions as there are humans. And my definition is a human is a good human if they're a fair human. And it's the same thing with aliens. So I was just thinking that how the aliens are fighting against me being successful with the way of fairness, or they're supporting me being successful in the way of fairness. I mean, geez, it doesn't matter what you do or say. You just agree to be fair to people. And if you do, we'll forgive you for everything you ever did. I mean, what's the big deal about making that choice and getting everyone to know of this choice? Like, I'm going to sell t-shirts and put billboards up, the way of fairness. And right now I'm getting telepathically they're going to kill a cop. It's so weird because I don't believe that. That's a thought that came to my mind. When I'm talking about making this thing big, the way of fairness, a big deal, and having billboards, then because I'm in the place of winning some contest, that means that they're going to kill a cop. I don't think that. This is the mind I'm exposed to that I hear telepathically. The typical human mind. The average human mind is not a very good place to be. Look at what our idols are right now. Musk has finally turned it around to where people don't like him because he's mean to his employees. This is not good. Our religions don't create good people, fair people. They just don't. They've lost track of what it's all about in the first place. The golden rule, that's what the golden rule is. Don't do wrong to others. Don't make it into anything else. The way they wrote it down is bullshit. We're using wording from 2,000 years ago and it's been distorted how many times I don't know. But use your own thoughts. It means don't do others wrong. So we've been deceived. The human race has deceived itself for power and money. We lie to get our way, or we lie to avoid stopping something to happen. Now, if everybody's forgiven for whatever you did, there's no need to worry about that, because you're forgiven. And so this is not the way the law of the land works. Who wrote the law of the land? Humans did. It doesn't work, does it? So this is not going to be me that does anything other than make this silly video. Is who's going to make the way of fairness a real thing? It's you. It's all the people on planet Earth. That's what's going to make the way of fairness work. And with all the people in agreement, we'll have all the power in the world. Use some logic. And if you say we can't do it, there's nothing that says you can't do what I'm telling us, what I'm explaining, what I'm telling you about. There's no law of physics or philosophy or science or religion or anything else that says that humans can establish a way of fairness on planet Earth. And if somebody says there is, we'll get them to disagree with the one who's told them that, because he's been deceived. It's like if some religion says that we're out of God's favor, we can say, no, our God's bigger than your God. Our God's everything that is. And therefore, it has all power. Use some logic. I mean, when you go to an argument with people that are not using any logic, use some logic and apply logic to the all-powerful all. And you can think it had a mind in the first place or not. I don't. I think we evolved. I'm an atheist at this point. So either the universe was caused, and we don't know how it was caused. We don't know how the Big Bang came about. Just put that aside for now. We might have to put that aside for another 15 billion years before we even scratch the surface of answering that question. So it is or it isn't. There is a mind that created our minds, or the minds of reality emerged from mindless universe, or the equivalent thereof. So earlier today, when I made another profound statement, and so the mind, it's like the mind is this ocean, and these waves start building, and storms and turbulence cause waves on the surface. And then when I think this powerful thought, it's like this huge wave goes out, and it just takes over the whole ocean. In my experience, that's what I'm experiencing. So they said the atheists had won because of something I said earlier today. And this is not good when we're in a win-lose mentality. What's causing it? Well, the Bible is going to perceive that the Bible has been defeated if the Bible is rejected. It's like the beliefs that they have. Some of the religions want to kill all the atheists. So who's losing? Just people that have beliefs like that. If you're in a religion but you believe in freedom of thought and that kind of thing, and you agree with fairness, then I don't know why you'd be against us. How are we going to hurt your God that has all power? Come on. What are you worried about? So what I realized is it appears that there's the two groups of aliens, the troublemakers that don't want fairness to win, and the friend aliens, extraterrestrials. I sometimes call the ETs my friend, and the aliens are the troublemakers. I don't know why. It's just arbitrary. So this battle on planet Earth where we're trying to convince people to be good, it also involves the aliens. And I didn't know that.